Okay, well, Makai, it looks like non-CFP insider, who's a CFP insider, Roberto, is telling us that no Notre Dame for the Big 10. Does that mean we're getting them for the ACC?
Quite possibly. Not CFP insider Roberto is actually quite angry at you. I guess last week you said that he lost 1% of his insiderness because he had not broken any news. So if you would like,
with this information, you're back up, okay?
If I'm glad. He's going to be glad to hear that. With the text chain that I have been getting all week, it's been breaking story, breaking story, breaking story, breaking story, breaking story, breaking story. He even broke the Ryan Mallett, RIP, former Michigan, Arkansas, and Patriots quarterback. He broke that he passed away 3 hours before ESPN did.
Yikes.
So that's what that is. But to answer your question, we have to wait and see what expansion is. So the ACC can't renew their TV contract or renegotiate their TV contract until 2035.
Okay.
But all those teams in the ACC are going to lose out on a lot of money if they don't renegotiate it sooner. And Roberto sent me a story last year, which I'm sure he could dig up or remember, and I will try to get that to you as we're going forward. I think so, though. To answer your question, I think the ACC, in order for them to expand, they got to bring in more teams, and they got to be more marketable to the TV networks. And the only way to do that, or one of the only way to do that, is to bring in Notre Dame, a big school. Notre Dame already plays in the ACC in baseball and basketball. Football, they're still an independent, but they play games with ACC teams, and they have contracts. The other interesting thing is, and I'm going to kind of wrap this in, not CFP insider Roberto is predicting that within the next decade, maybe even closer to 5 years, UNLV is going to become a hot team for expansion.
Okay.
Because of the market they're in.
You
have the Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
You have a hockey team that just won the Stanley Cup.
Those are the Vegas Knights, by the way.
The Vegas Golden Knights. They have a lacrosse team, I believe, that is pretty darn good.
I think that's their indoor team, correct?
I think so. The Oakland Athletics are going to become the Vegas Athletics. We'll see if their owner starts pumping money into them or not, but they could be good, right? Maybe he'll move them to Vegas, and then because the price will increase, he'll sell them, and someone else can get in there.
That would be awesome.
So what is left but a college football team? You can either build a new stadium or just play in Allegiant Stadium that is awesome. People are going to always come and pack that out. All it takes is a few good years in the Mountain West, and then if the Pac-12 needs to expand, or when the Pac-12 tries to expand, or the Big 12 when they try to expand, the Big 10 might come looking for it. Potentially, maybe even the ACC. Vegas is a ginormous market that right now these conferences are missing out on, and as soon as it becomes a viable market with a half-decent team, they're going to snatch them up, and they're going to put in a new coach in there, and they're going to put in a good coach in there, and UNLV is going to become a powerhouse. It's warm for the Southern recruits. You get to play inside in Allegiant Stadium.
Very nice Allegiant Stadium, by the way.
And it's basically, and here Roberto's big point is, it's unlimited NIL money because of the casinos.
Oh, yeah.
It's unlimited money for NIL deals, so recruits will go there.
Are they still? Did they officially move to Alliance Stadium or
Allegiant Stadium? Yes, the Vegas. The team didn't. The team still has a home stadium itself, but they will play games in Allegiant depending on how big the game is.
They're in the Mountain West.
Yes,
correct?
that is correct.
Okay. I know they had Didn't they get hit? Didn't their basketball get hit with a scandal this past season or something like that? Am I remembering
In the
incorrectly?
past, I think their basketball team got hit with a scandal, like
Oh.
in the 80s, maybe.
Yeah, I remember that one. I don't remember what that one was about.
Maybe. I'm not sure.